This is the junction of cattle market. That's Gariki, Anambra side. We are taking off from that junction. Old road axis and not express this time around. We have not been here before in this channel, so this is the first time that we are taking this route. Though towards Awka, we are familiar with that place, but this place we have not been here before. So this is the old road, the junction of Gariki, where they sell cattle. So from here we are going inside Awka straight. We want to review the axis, the route, and know what changes have occurred along this place. We are going to pass in front of AMC. We are going to pass in front of ICC. We are going to pass in front of Kilimanjaro Market Square that is under construction. We are still going to pass in front of towards Amansea Ring Road, and we'll get to Eke Awka. Yes, let me just leak this information before we get there. There is the ongoing laying of water pipe, water. The water scheme has been revived. So, but along this route inside Awka, there is this revival of water connections. It's going on within the city. So we saw them doing the connections, doing the digging, and the whole lot of them, trying to establish running water at every special marked point at different intervals. So that is a wonderful development, and even though it's not that the way it works, though is an improvement. The governor likes to improve in so many things, but like I used to say, we don't have time for improvement now. We should have time to do the thing the way it's supposed to be, the way it ought to be. That's the standard. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, we used to have running water, and it's not this type of channeling water on the street. You have different 4 or 5 points where people can just come and fetch. Then water runs in your homes. I don't know whether Nigeria is moving backwards. I don't think we are moving forward. If we are moving forward, we should have something above that now. Then in the 80s, we have water running in homes. Though in Enugu, I don't know about Awka and Onitsha and the rest, but in Enugu, we have tap water. Enugu don't have water. Naturally, Enugu doesn't have that. If you are digging water in Enugu, you are wasting time. The water that serves Enugu then is a central water board. And there is an industrial something that they dig to get water very far place. So, but then water runs in every homes. So, but what I'm saying now is just an improvement from what we used to have. If you come out from the streets, you have where you can go and fetch water and go back to your house. Well, the governor should consider it, even though we are told the other time that if you have already connected water in your homes, you will still have water in your houses. I think that one still stands. And if you want to channel water in your homes, you come for application. They will channel water in your homes, your compound. Probably that one at different intervals is just for a kind of assistant, something like water hydrants. Well, let me pause for now. We are going to continue from where we stopped. This is the ICC, International Conference Center. If you look into the compound, it is yet to be landscaped. You can see the frontage. It is yet to be landscaped. Well, I don't know. Governance is a continuous process. By now, they are supposed to have been done with this ICC and more activities should be happening there than now. We should have eyes for details, and that's why we have this channel. We help the government to look into some issues that ought to. I don't know how much it will cost to award this contract of landscaping of this compound of ICC. It will not take much, and it is done and dusted, and it will help to make that place a certain, level of pedestrians. When you pass through there, you know that you can imagine what the inside will look like. The inside will match the outside. That's the way it works. The outside will not be looking tattered. If you go inside, you are in another world. So they should match. Well, we are still proceeding along the Enugu-Onitsha old road. So like I was saying, the governor is establishing at different intervals. You see that's pumps, water pump, where you can go and fetch water with your jerry can. That's a new introduction to the city. But ordinarily, water is supposed to be connected to people's homes after confirming their payments. I don't know about these street water people carrying barrel, jerry can to go and fetch water. Though it's better than not having water at all. But this is a city. We should be thinking about the city, the types of life we live in a city. But in some villages, that one is very, very okay. Establishing it at different points is very okay. In a city, what you have is water hydrants. Where fire service will come and connect their water and open up the hydrant and use it to quench fire. And that reminds me, they should try as much as possible to fix that hydrant close to Eke Awka, close to ICC, close to all these important public places. If they cannot place it everywhere, at least these important places, the water hydrants are supposed to be there in case of fire. That's how it works. Not that they will carry firefighters, will carry tanker and come, water will finish, they will run back again. So, we are still moving along old road, Enugu-Onitsha old road. In fact, another thing here is that the governor, this is the market square that is under construction. That zinc fence you are seeing, Kilimanjaro and Market Square. In fact, I wish I would just show you Asaba own. Asaba just finished their own construction I don't think it's up to a month that he started working. Probably I will just drive in there to show you Asaba own. So like I was saying, you see this road now is supposed to continue like this towards the end of the Anambra and the Enugu boundary. It's supposed to continue like that because of the kind of establishment that is around this place. It should match the road. The road around here should match the establishments around here. Well, that is my personal opinion. I don't know what you think about what I've just said. But I want to believe that this place is looking neater. It's just that the edges, there is no walkway along this road. Government should think about establishing one, and these potholes that is left untouched, they are supposed to be attended to avoid further damage. From there, that is how gully can be formed. That is how road gets bad. Yes, we should be thinking of establishing walkways along this place with covered drainages, constructed covered drainages, and there should be a law guiding people to keep the 4 feet or that was established for walkways or for setback. I don't know whose duty is to keep it clean, but there should be an enforcement towards that, because the job of keeping a clean environment is not left for the government alone, but government can do the enforcement and bring those people to book if you are found wanted. So right now we are moving towards Ring Road. Sorry, we have passed Awka Millennium City, and I would have told you, but a lot of talks are going on. But I would have told you, this is Awka Millennium City, this is the entrance. So, but however, we are moving towards Ring Road. We are almost at the Ring Road roundabout. From that roundabout, if you take left, you are moving straight to Ishiagu axis. That area is fast developing. If you move around this roundabout, you are going to Ishiagu by the left, but we are not going there. We are going straight inside the Awka. We want to examine the environment, how neat, what has changed from what we saw last time we visited. Well, the road markings are not still looking bad, but the road markings are supposed to be remarked after some time. But if a good quality of the paintings are used, the materials are used, it doesn't fade easily. I noticed one that has already started fading in along that towards the end of that Roban store side. Some part there have started fading, so probably the mixture needs to be improved, so that if you do this thing, you have done it once and for all. So, but the point is that the markings are supposed to be retouched after some time. That's the way it works. This is Amansea market, the little market in Amansea. This is the little market towards Imo-Awka axis. That is the place by the right. So, but we are heading down to Eke Awka axis. You can see there is a little improvement in terms of neatness, but we are still waiting for the deployment of the sweeping machine and the vacuum machine that washes the road and the rest of them. You know, you can see that the road is still not quite okay. The edges, there are sands, you know, at both ends. And this issue of taking care of our drainage system, it has to look into. I don't know, probably if I were the government, I would have award contract to a particular company, experienced company, if possible, company like RCC, to get all the drainages in Awka, Anambra State, Onitsha, Nnewi, you know, reconstructed with walkways on top of the, you know, the drainages. That would be a wonderful turnaround for our cities while making plans to keep the road clean. What else are we looking for? There is nothing else. We remove shanties, you know, take care of our environment. I think we are done with that. So we are still moving towards Eke Awka, and if you observe towards you can see the digging of pipe borne waters. They are running it down towards places. And from my inquiries, I was told that it's the revival of Ifite water scheme, you know, that gives supplies. You know, but we need to make further inquiries towards that project of laying pipes to places in Awka. So the laying of pipe started a far place. So before we arrived there, from here is where we noticed it, but it started from a very far place, running towards this particular axis, and is still moving down towards Eke Awka. Well, we still need to look into Shanti's issue and the signboards. This hanging of signboard, anyhow, it has to stop. All the signboards should be removed and let it be in front of their business building. You see incessant, mounting of signboard anyhow in the city. The government won't even see where to give important signs like hospital, all these road signs that are very important in the city. Where signboard, church signboard, and different kinds of signboard have already taken over the whole place. Well, this is by the way. The drainages has to, be desealed. If not, it looks like this, and it's on constant basis. That's the disadvantage of having drainages open. If the drainage is covered, it will not get to this extent like this. All manner of rubbish won't find their way inside easily. Well, we are almost at Eke Awka, and if you have not subscribed to YangaLife channel, please click on the subscription button, notification bell, like this video, and don't forget to share it with others. Share it, let others know, and have their own contribution towards what we are talking about. I am your presenter Chinedu. Until I come your way next time, I will say bye for now, while I leave you to enjoy the remaining part of the video. Thank you.